Evening everyone, and welcome to Sweet Science 2, brought to you by Peach Boxing, Gladrap and All Aspects Drainage. Tonight we have a stacked 17 fight card with 14 amateur bouts and 3 professional fights. Calling the action tonight, we have myself, Chop Chad Milnes, and with me undefeated professional cruiserweight David the Great White Light. 17-0 with 10 KOs, ranked 4th by the WBO. Now here we have fight number 12 of the evening. In the red corner, representing Peach Boxing, Erin Walsh, coming in with her own entrance music chosen by her. This is from, I'm sure, Irish. Her Irish background is inspired for this to have this song, this music. And then fighting out of the blue corner from Nabby's Boxing, soon to make her way into the ring, we have Cara Wharerau. Now Cara Wharerau is, if I was saying it right, I hope I'm right, is a 4-time New Zealand champion in the 64 kg division. Taking on Erin Walsh in the red. Now she's fought in a lighter weight, so she's stepping up tonight in weight to fight the current New Zealand champion. David, shed some light on your teammate in red, our teammate in red.
Yeah, Erin Walsh, so she's a very tenacious fighter. She likes to stick it,
nice
get in your
word.
face. And
like that word.
Yeah, and a very, very proud Irish woman.
Yeah.
So, and she has a lot of support from home in Ireland. So
the Fighting Irish.
So I'm sure they'll be watching this on the GladrapChannel, throwing support towards Erin. And she's definitely going to try and make them proud.
Now this fight is going to be one of very contrasting styles. Erin, from memory, very aggressive, very strong.
Very
stronger, very aggressive.
I've felt her punches before, so
likewise done a bit of body sparring, and it's like, oh, she can punch, eh?
She could definitely punch for a girl who's only 56 kilos.
Yeah, that's right, 56 kilos. 56, 57.
56 when she punched me, and yeah, you could feel it.
Yeah. And then in the blue, Cara, fighting out of Nabby's boxing gym. Again, contrast of styles. A bit of a mover, likes to pick her punches, scientific approach to boxing, likes to use the outside of the ring, using her feet, using her movement, counter punch and pick her shots at distance. Daryl Husband introducing our fighters, not too far away from the opening bell.
Division to be fought over 2 3-minute rounds. Our fighter out of the red corner is the current national 57 kg champion. She is Erin Walsh.
That's right. Actually, I forgot to mention that Erin is the current New Zealand champion as well in her respected weight category. Picking that title up. So earlier this year, right?
Yeah,
earlier this year.
In
in the national championships. I said it right too.
She won it convincingly too. So this will be a great matchup between 2 national champions.
Yeah, 2 national champions, 1 weight division separating them. So Erin giving up a bit of weight to the 4-time New Zealand champion in blue.
Well, she can make 54, I believe. So she's
so she's even smaller.
yeah.
But like we said, she's a very strong competitor, physically strong. So she can make up that difference in weight.
She's been doing a lot of sparring over the past year with the Nightmare Motu. So
oh yes, who was fighting tonight, our co-main event.
And Erin's going to be looking to just land that right hand as much as he can.
Go as such there. Coming in with 3 wide shots and landing at the end of that exchange with that right hand. Cara there, that little foot stomp trying to draw a counter, and there she goes, steps back, throws a left hook and a right hand. looking to counter punch and move. Two good shots there from Cara. Now, David, what do you think Erin should do here? Tactics.
Well, she's definitely going to have to try and corner her, get her stuck on the ropes, keep her there, and then muscle her out.
That's right. See, Cara here, they're fighting at Cara's pace a little bit here. There's a few gaps between the exchanges. Now, that's what Cara wants, is that space. That space in the ring, but also that space in time where she can plan her next attack.
And she's moving around Erin freely. Erin's a bit set on her feet, or rushing in.
There you go. Cara showing her experience there, right? They got into an exchange and quickly turned Erin around and backed her up into the ropes, so that once the referee broke them, she had that center of the ring. She had some space to get back into her groove, like she is here, waiting, trying to pour some shots. She steps in. They caught an exchange, a nice little left hook there on the inside from Erin Walsh.
Seems that Cara is very aware of Erin's power and giving her the appropriate amount of respect for that. Not getting tied up too much into any close exchanges where she can get hurt.
Cara really commanding the space well. Erin's going to need to really look to get inside. As such, landed a few shots at that exchange, finishes on a good right hook. Now that's what she's going to need to do, is get inside, rough Cara up. As she's there, falling a bit short with that right hook at the end.
Erin seems to be loosening up a little bit. She was very tentative in the start of this bout.
Yeah, for that first half she was a bit reluctant with some of her shots.
And the ref was
bit of encouragement. Yes, that's what she wants. Great success there from Erin Walsh. That right hand is finding a home on the chin of Cara.
Cara kept it so good for so much of the round and then just gave it away to her there.
And you're right, that was a really good exchange, with some of those single shots she landed here and there might have been overshadowed by that burst, that exchange from Erin there, that intensity. Let's see, those punches and bunches, those exchanges, those are the ones that can steal the judge's eye. A number of shots landing with success versus those single pot shots here and there. The drama of those exchanges.
Well, for the first 2 minutes of that opening round, I would have said it was going to Cara, but after that exchange, many punches exchanged. And Erin seemed to be landing the majority of them.
That's it. That first half of the round, Cara was moving well, using her feet, popping shots. But then in that last half, Erin stepped it up, landed some nice punches.
The level of focus you need to maintain in these fights.
And that's what she's going to need to do, is to stay focused right through. She got caught up a little bit in that exchange. Perhaps should have exited out of the exchange, but chose to swap shots, and she got punished by a couple of those right hands over the top. Now she needs to keep her composure and go back on her bicycle, using that range. Using her feet, using her distance. And there she is there, feinting, staying light on her feet, but Erin come crashing in. Some vicious punches. And also the crowd gets fired up. Erin has a lot of support. The crowd fires up. It will be hard for those judges to not be influenced by the cheers of the crowd when punches are landed.
Mouth guard goes flying.
It looked like there was a little bit of a headbutt in there, was it? Oh, no, it's from there.
It's a scrunch.
Unintentional, of course.
Erin gets her on the rope. Takes a moment to assess what she can do.
Good start to the round by Erin as well.
Very
She's
good.
finished strong in the first round and has started well in the second round. Perhaps just a little bit flustered by the come forward aggressive style of Erin. There again, those wide shots, strong punches too. Trying to bait in Erin there with those feints. Just off the mark with that right hand. Now, that's what Cara probably needs to do a little bit, is to lure Erin in to stepping in range and catching her on the way in. And then she has a bit of space and lands 2 clean shots.
It's amazing to think that Erin is giving away so much weight, being a strong fighter, is being able to hold the center of the ring.
Yeah, her natural strength makes up that
looks like she hurt
weight
her there.
disadvantage. Nice right hand counter there from Cara. That's what she's looking to do, isn't it? Get Erin to step in range, fall short, and catch her with nice counter punches. I like that one.
There just doesn't seem to be quite enough on Cara's punches to hold Erin off, or to show that it's a significant strike to the judges. But
yeah, that's it. That's the
I'll leave
power
it up
of
to
the punches as
discernment.
well. Right.
Oh, nice right hand over the top by Erin again. Because when you think of power punches landing in this fight, you're going to have to tip Erin.
Yeah, and she's landing those like, big right hooks, and sometimes 2 or 3 in a row. But Cara's landing 1 shot at a time. You know, and in some of these spots here, Cara could. This is the time when she should be doing the work.
Exactly.
You know,
Just
but she's
waiting a little too long.
Yeah, she's a little bit reluctant to throw shots.
Oh.
She has
Lead hook
success
from
there
Erin.
sometimes when
Wow.
Erin walks in.
Cara deciding at the end of that round to push back a little bit, try and stay on the front foot.
Yeah, Cara had a bit of success to finish that round after Erin's strong start. Another hard bout to score. Again, both girls current New Zealand champions. Cara, 4-time New Zealand champion, long-time reigning New Zealand champion in the light welterweight 64 kilo division, coached by Dion McNabney there, experienced coach. And in the red corner, Isaac the Plumber Peach with his brother Boaz Peach.
Got quite a big stable now, does Dion McNabney. Our Peach boys seem to always be fighting his boys from Hamilton.
Here we go, last 3 minutes. Now Cara finished quite well in that second round. Will there be much more of the same? That last round, Erin doesn't have to conserve her energy too much anymore. Just empty the tank, step in, lands a good right hook there. Oh, nice right hook again.
She's finding a right hand.
Yeah, and that punch travels a bit of a distance. You know, it's a long looping shot, and it lands with some space.
And she squares up
between
when
them.
she throws it to get that extra reach out of the shot.
Yeah, and it's very clear to the judges when those shots land. And you can hear those punches here in the stadium. You hear the smack of that right hook on the side of Cara's headgear. She lands again. Barrage of shots on Cara while she's on the ropes. Strong start to the third round from Erin as well. She's really able to implement her strategy in this third round. Cara circling side to side, giving up the center of the ring. Lands a few shots on the inside, but just not enough daylight between them for the judges to see. And perhaps not the weight of the body behind them either. Nice right hand in the center there. Erin comes right back with a right hook.
It appeared for a moment that Cara's knee had buckled, but
they both exchange blows. Put back to the center by Jack. This is when Cara should be throwing shots. She's, my opinion. Lands a good right hand on Erin as she walks into range.
she's just letting Erin lead off too much.
Yeah,
when you box on the outside, you still need to lead off at times. If you go just be an outside fighter and a reactive counter boxer, it can be a very long night.
Yeah, that's it. Typically, right, the judges will favor the aggressor. So if you're on the back foot, you need to be winning really well, landing nice, good shots
on the ropes.
That's right. That's right.
But I found that she's far too passive.
Yeah, that's it. And she's just waiting. And then when Erin steps in, gambling a bit there with those hands a little bit low, standing up a bit tall, and that right hook is just swiping her on that left side.
I don't want to take too much away from Cara. She is landing some very good.
She has landed, definitely. She's landed some good counter punches as Erin has walked into range.
But I just don't think it's going to, from what we've seen tonight with the judges, it's not going to be enough to convince him to give her the W.
Erin has really dug deep. She's really pushing, fighting hard. We come to the end of the third round.
Another great bout in the end.
Good showing from both girls. Good contrast of styles. That kind of fight always makes for an entertaining one.
Isaac Peach very happy with this boxer.
Yeah, smiles on the face of Isaac Peach.
So we are going to see some fireworks.
Perhaps some confidence in the result, perhaps from the red corner. Let's see how the judges call it.
At the very least, a great showing from Erin Walsh coming up weight division.
Yeah, that's of course. I mean, there's a weight between them. So there are two weight classes. She's come up for this bout tonight. The girl husband on his way in to make it official. Let's see how the judges call it.
First and foremost, a round of applause for our two great fighters in the ring tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Big ups to Erin Walsh, Cara. The judges at ringside scored this contest a split decision, and the winner, coming from the blue corner, is Cara.
And the judges have favored blue in that bout.
Congratulations to both fighters, Cara. Congratulations, Cara.
Choosing to reward her counter-punching style and her movement ring generalship. Landing this right.
So you'll take that one, I guess, but also I'm sure you've got great respect for your opponent. It looked as though you do have both respect for each other.
That was a good warm-up. Both of us getting into it.
Good stuff. You've been in the business so many years now, Cara. What is it about boxing that you enjoy most?
Kind of love making the challenge. You know, this helps with get outside the ring. So, yeah, that's the push.
Cowboy, and who would you like to thank? Who would you like to thank?
My coach and the boss there, my team and Nanny's, everyone has helped with the
But I felt like the more dominant performance was put on by Erin tonight, if I'm being honest. But not to take anything away from Cara at all, and maybe there was something that the judges saw that we don't see from up here.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we are a distance from the ring. They all have their own perspectives, looking from different sides of the ring.
Erin feels very hard done by. Tearing up the streets in Waterford, Ireland tonight.
Thanks very much, Erin.